they're missing out on content
Yeah,
because every single thing that you skip, that makes the game shorter.
it's
So
true. Yeah, and then they'll complain, "Oh, this release was not good." Well, you didn't play it.
okay, so I'm not entirely sure what they are doing with the computer game
Hmm.
because I know that AQ2D is a
Hmm.
thing or AQ Mobile,
Yeah.
but I don't know if they're going to change the word is escaping me now.
Uh huh.
Um, what uh, is it an operating system?
Uh,
Is Flash an operating system?
I don't know. People are probably like, no, like people are probably at their computers like, what do you mean? Like, no. I think operating system. I think it would be like Windows and Linux. I think is an operating system. Flash, I think is just a.
They call it a multimedia software platform.
Okay. All right.
If they change the program that okay, I don't know if they're planning to change the program that Adventure Quest runs on the computer or not,
Okay. I
because
see.
they talk about AQ Mobile, but I haven't seen as much talk about changing. Oh, it's an engine. There we go. I think. Yeah. Of time actually.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people seem to be very frustrated with the amount of time it is taking for Adventure Quest 2D to come out.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they take into account that a lot of companies are silent about what they're doing, you know?
Right.
Um, like, you won't really know about other companies' projects until they're almost done, you know?
Yeah. That's true.
Whereas I feel like RX Entertainment is a lot more open with what they're doing.
Very
So
transparent. Yeah.
I think that kind of is a double-edged sword for them. And
Yeah.
I understand both sides because people aren't used to that, you know? People aren't used to companies being open with what they're doing.
But I had my kind of like discrepancies with the game and stuff like that, but um Alina kind of like spelled it out for me when I released the first episode of this podcast, and we were going back and forth on Twitter, and I made me take a lot of things into consideration that for some reason I never crossed my mind, but they were so simple. I was like, well, wait, well, yeah, that of course, you know what I mean? Um, it's like this isn't like a humongous AAA game studio. Um, it's a very small independent, like player funded thing. Like it's not like they have 200 people on their roster. It's not like they have like 50 different coders and animators work. You know what I mean? It's like it's a small thing, and they release every single week for what 13 years consistently.
There's no other game that I can think of that does that
No,
too.
no, of course not. No, no one's ever going to take that away from them, and no one's ever going to want to try to beat that. It's like that's always going to be theirs.
That
Always just has, like, I've never seen anyone be negative to you. I've just only ever seen good things.
mm.
I mean, I've also have never seen you on Twitter just be mean or rude. You're very, very supportive of people and very like generous. Um, and yeah, I've always just seen good things. So I think
I
people will.
try
Well,
I
yeah,
try to be as professional as possible.
of course.
Be, because like I said, you know, it would be awesome to work at AE.
Oh,
So
it would.
I try to keep everything professional so that if they're looking at me,
Yeah.
then it's not a negative view.
Right.
Know? Especially with a smaller company, you know.
Yeah, there's just a lot that people need to take into consideration with this. Like, yes, I understand what these people are saying, and some of the stuff I agree with, but you also, upon agreeing on that, you also have to say, well, think about this though. It's like, come on, like it's not. I don't know. It's cut them some slack. Like, and if they make a mistake, yeah, people make mistakes. It happens. It's human nature.
Oh yeah.
It happens. But people seem like when you make a mistake, people seem to hold you to that forever. And I don't know. It gets annoying, kind of. It's like, man, but think about this. Like, think about what they're giving you. You know what I mean?
They do a lot, and I feel like some people don't see that. Also, to talk on people not appreciating things.
Yeah.
I've noticed that a lot of the people that don't actually appreciate the things are the people that bought. And I
Yeah.
think there is a reason for that. And they start complaining about it, and it's like, well, that kind of makes me think that you didn't actually play the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have the appreciation for it.
You don't get that with other games, something like this, like such a close, tight-knit community, like to the point where they make a Discord with guilds to help people. I think that's another thing that really makes this community, at least, and the game stand out from, everyone else.
It's definitely a very social game, and the developers and AE reflect that a lot too.
Yeah.
Because of how much they interact with the community.
If Hero Mart's collaboration with MIT and NASA to build life-size talking toy robots of Captain Rhubarb, voiced by Antonio Banderas, that can perform dance and kneel emote on command, as a thank you gift to all the whales with 1 million ACs in their AE portfolio, is the best thing since white bread.